This video is brought to you by Skillshare.
What's going on, guys? It's Kate from Beyond the Box, back with a brand new video. Different video than what we're used to doing. LG reached out to me and they said they wanted me to make a video comparing what an OLED and an LED looks like for a gaming experience, and whether you're watching movies or gaming, there is a big difference when it comes to the two types of technology that are in these two TVs. I got a camera pointed directly down below me at the LED, and we get the OLED hooked up to my wall, and we're gonna show you guys today what is the big difference between OLED and LED, and why you should never use an LED monitor or a TV again. And once you guys watch this video, you'll probably never wanna go back to an LED screen again. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video and explain what is the difference between these two TVs.
This video is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform where people can watch videos to learn new skills, and unlike YouTube, which focuses on short independent videos, Skillshare offers longer, more in-depth videos on a topic of your choosing. These courses may help you find a bit of creativity in yourself that may have always been there, but you just didn't know how to get started. And Skillshare is a Netflix-type subscription model, which means you gain access to a massive library of premium courses without the need of buying them individually. There are over 2,000 free courses for you to get your feet wet with before you even commit to signing up. And whether you want to learn how to edit videos in Adobe Premiere Pro for the first time as a beginner, or learning to draw realistic lifelike characters, or learning the fundamentals of DSLR photography, there's a class for that. You can even take a class from a fellow tech YouTuber called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with Marquez Brownlee, better known as MKBHD. And the first 1,000 subscribers that click on the link below in the description will get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today.
LED stands for light emitting diode, which means there are backlights behind the LED monitor that light the screen, while an OLED stands for organic light emitting diode, which means it creates its own light. It allows TVs and the monitors to be much thinner than the traditional LEDs. It creates an amazing contrast that if you guys saw my review on the LG CX, which is what we're taking a look at right now, you guys know that I love this TV for gaming, for watching movies. It's incredible. You just can't compare these two pictures that you see on the screen. There is a massive difference. I can barely even see the stars on the LED, while the sky looks fantastic and the colors are completely different on both monitors. Let me tell you, there is a huge difference. The LG CX is running a VRR, variable refresh rate, and we are sitting at 4K, 60 hertz on both screens right now, but it can go up to 120 hertz because this TV does have a 2.1 HDMI output, which is important for all next-gen gaming consoles. Whether you have the new Xbox or you have the PlayStation 5, like I do, 2.1 is very important, and you're gonna find that on this LG CX, but that's gonna allow you to go to 120 hertz, and refresh rate is a big difference when you're going from a 60 hertz monitor or TV to 120 hertz monitor TV. You can just see like the picture, there's so much difference when it comes to the detailed definition. The colors just don't seem the same. The yellows of this oil and the honey are completely different. The definition is much, much bigger and much better on the OLED display. Blacks just won't show the exact same contrast on the LED that the OLED does. It is an actual massive difference. Watching shows or playing games or really anything on this TV drastically is improved by the contrast levels of this OLED. You can see of the paused game screen, the colors of the blue and the black just aren't the same. The contrast is much better and it makes all my games a lot more enjoyable. We're gonna load up some Black Ops Cold War. Enemy down. Today we're going to take a look at the Miles Morales Spider-Man game and you'll see a big difference. If you guys didn't see the load up screens, you guys can see there's a big difference in the color discrepancy. The reds are just so much more vibrant. The contrast is completely different. And they're both rocking VRR screens. This is actually a Vizio D series from, I believe, like 2015, 2016, something like that. It was my go-to screen up until I got the LG CX. And once I got the OLED, guys, it was night and day. I am never going back to an LED, and I don't think you guys should either. The only downside of this monitor versus a traditional LED is it might not be as bright, but to be honest, depending on the content that you're watching, this OLED actually has been brighter in some situations versus this LED down here, which is kind of shocking. They said the LG CX wasn't as bright. Well, I honestly believe that this OLED might be bright enough, just as bright as this LED down there. And OLEDs are amazing for gaming because the input lag response time is so minimum. I believe the CX has like a 1 millisecond response time that you will never find something as good as an OLED. OLEDs will also provide the most truest blacks you could possibly see. You won't get that on an LED. You guys can be the judge. Let me know in the comments what you think. And something else that's really cool about the LG CX is if we take the Magic Remote and we hold in the green button on it, after a while, we should get the NVIDIA G-Sync information popping up. All right, guys, there we go. After some fiddling and holding it down for about 30 seconds, I was finally able to get the FreeSync information to hop up because this does have NVIDIA InSync inside the TV. So it basically can be used as a monitor or a TV, whatever you prefer. But you guys can see we're rocking 60 Hertz right now, and you see it's the output of 2160. You can't check and see on my Vizio below me because the Vizio doesn't have InSync inside. This is practically its own computer monitor. You could use it as a monitor or a TV. And like I said before, guys, when I switched over to OLED, it was just night and day. I've never seen such an amazing picture quality. It made my games so much more enjoyable to play because the contrast really just pops now, and it makes everything so much prettier to look at. The experience of playing games, watching movies has drastically improved. I don't want to watch movies at people's houses anymore. I want them to come to my house. I'm like, hey, I got an OLED. Trust me, you really want to watch the movie on an OLED versus the LED. And everybody I bring over is always blown away when it comes to the picture quality. I will never be going back to an LED display, and I don't think anybody who switches to OLED will ever do the same. This was just supposed to be a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys learned something new, make sure you smash that thumbs up. It really helps me for the YouTube algorithm. And we're giving away a PS5 at 30,000 subscribers, what I'm playing on right now. We're gonna give you guys a PS5, and we're also giving an Oculus Quest 2 away at 20,000 subscribers. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you always know when I make a new video. And if you want that chance to win the Oculus Quest 2 at 20,000 subscribers, there is a link in the description that you guys can go click and fill out, and it'll give you guys points so you can enter the win. I'm gonna sign off, guys. I'm gonna go watch some more Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I really love the Bad Batch series, by the way. Can't wait for season 2. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.